Everybody, welcome back to another segment. Hey, today we're going to talk about Megan Thee Stallion and how she's trending all over social media about her new song, Cobra. And that new song insinuates a lot about her past relationships, her ex-boyfriend, and how this aided in her actual mental health plummeting. But before we even talk about that, I really want to discuss her IG live that she did not too long ago pertaining to those very issues. And I have biblical principles that we can apply to our own very life. But before we do, let's hit the video.
No way. Now, what I will say is, because I want to stick to my points because I really got to go. But there was a point in my life. Where I was so low and I was so sad and I was drinking like a motherfucker. I was turning up. I was doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do. I was definitely outside. That was my business. I was outside before I had a relationship. When I got in my relationship after I got shot and everything, like, I think I was still going off adrenaline. I wasn't grieving my parents. I wasn't doing... I had never really reacted to all the bad shit that had happened to me. So when I got in my relationship and I finally just sat down with one person, like, I felt like, okay, now I could just be as depressed as I want to be. I want to be sad. I want to cry. I want to fucking tell you everything. I want to tell you my whole life story. And that was my friends at the time too. Everybody around me at that time saw how hard I was going. They saw how sad I was. They saw how much I drank. Nobody in my life at that time was like, Megan, let's not go out tonight. Megan, let's not turn up tonight. Megan, you don't gotta do that. Everybody was down with the motherfucking shenanigans. I'll be crying before I walk in a party and bitches will be like, come on, bitch, let's go. You know, I'm crying with my nigga. Why you always crying? You know what I'm saying? Like, people saw me be low as fuck. Once I went and got help, once I got therapy, once I fucking decided I need to love myself. I need to value myself. Because I don't love myself. I'm not valuing myself. I'm fucking up. I'm crashing out. Once I start realizing, you're crashing, bitch. You need to get your shit together because you're crashing. And I cleaned out the house. Everybody from my past was shook. Like, they was like, I can't believe this bitch not talking to me. What the fuck? How am I blocked? Why is this? Why is that? Bitch, you fake as fuck. You don't want to fuck with me. Da 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 da. I was down with you. I don't have any problem with anybody from my past. I don't have anything negative to say about anybody from my past. I don't want to talk bad about those people. Everybody is in your life for a reason or a season.
About how everybody in her circle was down with everything that was happening. Even though she showed signs of trauma, she showed signs of mental decay, but it didn't matter because guess what? They got what they wanted, right? But the key factor that I want us to point out is she was willing to off anybody that was standing in the way of her actually getting healthy. It didn't matter if it was her mama. It didn't matter if it was her daddy. It didn't matter if it was her boyfriend. It didn't matter if it was her best friend since high school, right? She was willing to do what it took to be healthy. Now, okay, this is what I'm getting at. Are we willing to do anything that it takes to be closer to Jesus? Are we willing to get rid of anything that hinders us from hearing him, seeing him, or even just living pleasing to him, right? I have a scripture to talk about this, and it reads in Matthew chapter 5, verse 29 through 30. And it reads, if your right eye causes you to sin, gouge it out and throw it away. For it is better that you lose one of the parts of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. For it is better that you lose one of the parts of your body than your whole body to go into hell. And this is the main principle, right? We have to cut anything off that causes us to sin. Not literally, but this was an expression of how serious this can be. Meaning, do whatever you gotta do to be healthy in your relationship with Jesus, right? Do what you gotta do to hear him better. Do what you gotta do to see him better, right? And I'm not just telling you this, I'm telling myself this. I'm working at this today, right? So don't think that I'm out here just preaching at you. I'm just trying to encourage the people of God, as well as people who are still trying to figure this thing out of who Jesus is. And if you've never known Jesus, and you can still apply these principles to your life, okay, whatever that may be. Okay, what's causing you to be undisciplined? What's causing you to constantly lay up with old girl? What's causing you to hit it one more time, right? Cut that off so that you can be better. But really, I'm pushing you to know Jesus, because you will never be better without him. But hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. But until next time, grace and peace.